Hey, welcome back. So oh look at that. One of you's already viewed the last video before I even had a chance to start the next one. Who's the special student that's already seen it? Well done. All I did was go grab dinner. Okay, here we are. We are getting ready to... I gotta orient myself. We're going down this thing here. Also, there's a formation issue going on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got some weird formation problems. Let's get her up front. Actually, let's put both of these guys up front. Let's do 2, 2, and 2. How about this? That would be that formation right there.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I'll make an example out of you. Crush him!
Okay, there's a lot of guys. And it's funny, because every time I see how many people there are, I'm like, holy crap, how am I going to defeat all this? But you could also see that you can take out 3 or 4 in one attack sometimes. It's a very interesting game. I just put it that way. So where do I want her doing her jumpy? There's a lot more guys go in this direction, so let's put her right up front. And then Abelard, I'm going to put over here. Take on those guys. I'll put myself there. Our sniper there. Let's put her there. And her there. Okay, so I'm going to run up and we're going to go ahead and the first thing I'm going to do is turn on Raining Blood.
Shadows. I
Hit.
shall not.
Then let's jump. That's all the further I can jump, so I'm just going to get the one guy. Let's jump again.
Trust me. The shadows will killing brings you no pleasure.
Jump again.
Trust me.
Oh, that's their commander. I can jump over to this guy.
As honor ordained.
I used up all my jumps, I'm sure.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
That's interesting. I think the smoke is probably going to impact my ability to shoot. See the 70? I have a 70% chance.
I'll do it.
I think I did hit him. Yep. So let's maybe get out of the smoke. Then I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Rejoice in battle.
Give ourselves some more willpower.
What is this foreboding?
Get rid of the guy that was causing me issues.
Will do.
Put someone the commander.
That is not my
Nope,
destiny.
she's too far away. Let's give him some dodge.
Anything else?
Out of my way!
Alright.
At your beck and call.
Ooh, he parried.
Someone else can do this. It will be done.
Well, this is an interesting one. Give Argenta some skills.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Have her do some attacking. Like, some of these guys are going to run towards us because they're melee. It's the gunner guys that you need to go after first.
High momentum.
Alright, so I can give somebody another turn.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
Oh, I see. So every time I kill somebody, they're losing in a rage level. That makes sense. So the more you kill, the weaker they get. Alright, fair enough.
It's as good as done.
What an unfortunate turn of fate. The whispers must be appeased.
Whoa, I don't have... What happened? I was gonna do this? What happened?
Time to slaughter someone.
How did I lose all my willpower?
I'm here.
I don't understand what happened there. Look at this. This is just...
Brace yourself.
He only got hit one time. Alright, so I could hit him, or I could run all the way across the map. Let's run all the way across the map.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Oh, take this dude out. I'm worried. I think I do hit my allies, don't I? All adjacent enemies. Let's try
I
it.
shall not fail. Tribute to the
Well, it worked.
undying emperor.
Okay, this does hit allies. So you don't want to worry. You don't want to do this next to an ally. It says random targets including allies. See that? So don't do that. And besides, she's not near anyone anymore anyways. I guess her turn's over. So let's go ahead and hit this jerk.
Countess for the...
There's nothing else I can do.
Anything else? Anyone see that? Will do.
You'll notice there's no veil degradation at all going on.
On it.
Hold on.
High momentum.
That, of course, happens because
One fewer target.
the guy ran away. Oh, that stinks.
We'll
We're gonna
rule
go
the
ahead.
stars themselves. Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
That should be it. Look at that. Level up, baby. All those goodies.
What do we have here?
Oh, there's a trap.
The shadows reveal their secrets. I do what I must. Just as I was taught. The Visir. Would
We're
he
not
eat
done
them?
looting.
Am I?
Hey, we got our first pair of boots. When they deal damage to an enemy, they have a 25% chance to get 2 movement points. And that's good for almost anybody.
Is there money to be made?
And this is a large med kit. And those melta charges are nice to have. 3 more med kits. This is an awesome loot. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so we at least covered the obvious loot. I'm pretty sure that if we open this door, there's more loot inside, but let's level up first. And then let's also put those boots on somebody. Like, I don't think I need to put it on myself. I don't need the extra movement points. It's somebody like Abelard or... You know, he swings his sword, he kills somebody, gets 2 more movement points so he can use those to move to the next guy. Alright, so we are now going up to level 11. Look at that. Like, we filling up this circle nicely, aren't we? We are grabbing another one of these stars, and you can see we got a lot of them checked off now. So, this is the half bonus one, which is still a nice to have. Not awesome, but nice. This one, again, not awesome, but nice. That one helps us with our shotgun attacks. +1 to rate of fire. I don't know what good that does for a shotgun. Like, does that mean I get to shoot twice? And these are all the Arbiter things, which I'm sort of regretting being an Arbiter right now, but maybe it'll pay off later. See, I'm not doing a lot of attacks as an officer, so that's why this one is just a good defensive one, so as long as no one's injuring me, I'm immune to all this stuff. I can parry with a ranged weapon, which means I could use my shotgun to parry. Not horrible. And then this is the thing where I guess you could have a 2-handed shotgun in one hand and then maybe like a shield or something. I don't know. This, of course, it's a nice to get a +7. Like, these are nice to haves, not... I do want somebody to get Grenadier. But as you may have noticed, I haven't been using my grenades very much. This, of course, will give me more hit points. Now, the other thing is I could come back to here and say, okay, what am I missing? Like, I didn't take some of these, and, you know, I'm reading them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with not taking them. Like, this one is sort of interesting. Basically, if I use 2 of my archetype abilities, as long as I'm not granting an extra turn, the third one that I use will also apply to myself. Like, there might be some interesting combo you can come up with there. All allies that I do my abilities on get a bonus to all resistances. I mean, some of these are okay. Like, nothing in the game is horrible. It's just horrible for what your strategy is to play this particular character. So, like, this one, I'm not interested in. Although, see, it's attack of opportunity, so that means I'm running away from somebody. So I get a 50% dodge to be able to run away from people. Like, that just seems like a horrible one. Like, there's so many better ones out there. So yeah, I am calling this one horrible. You are horrible. But who knows, like, if you have some kind of weird sword fighting build where you're doing a lot of melee battling, this could be a good way to, you know, because I just, with Abelard and with the Blade Dancer, I run away from people all the time because I'm changing, you know, I'm going to a new group of people or whatever. It's just not very helpful if you're an officer. See, like this one, if you have melee superiority, so like both of these are melee-oriented skills. Not very helpful for our current person. You know what, I'm going to take the personalization, because if I want to specialize in shotguns, let's make the shotgun skill good. And then here we go. I can't take fellowship. I think we said last time that taking the willpower was a bad move. So I'm going to go ahead and take the ballistic skill. Was it was this character, right? Because I'm using my fellowship for my resistance instead of the willpower. Yeah, that is correct. So we're going to take ballistic skill instead. Toughness would be good too, because you could get hit points from toughness. That would give me a 35. So you get plus 10% wounds for each point of toughness. So I would get... Is that an extra 50%? Jeez Louise. Base hit chance is 30 plus your BS. So right now we're at 80. Man, I don't know which one to take. I'm at 45. This is showing me taking it to go up to 80. You know, do I add the hit points? I'm using a shotgun. Even if I miss, I still hit. That's the whole point of a shotgun. I'm going to do toughness. Let's try that. Alright, so he is getting one of his... So we took the Reckless Strike, which, again, we still aren't using. Even though I said, hey, we'll use it this time. Honestly, this is the best one, the Sworn Enemy. Although dashing through the enemy... Yeah, I'm not a fan. Let's do Sworn Enemy. Then we get another one of these, and he's got a lot of stuff to choose from. A lot of them are skills. So like this one... For each point of strength, characters deal plus 5% more damage with one-handed melee weapons and 10% for two-handed. So if I give myself 5 points of strength, I'm getting 25% more damage with my sword. I mean, that's not chump change to take that. And of course, that just gives me a bunch more hit points. Also, not like these two are like don't disregard them is what I'm trying to say. And then even the weapon skill increases your parry and your critical hit. This would give me -1 AP. That, of course, is just nice in general. That, like, I would have taken it by now, but +4 maximum damage. I mean, you roll a die to see how much damage you do, and the top end just has an additional +4, which, you know, I guess it just means it increases your overall your statistical probability increased. So when you increase your max damage, the chances of rolling a higher number than before you increase your max damage is much better, because there's now chances for 4 more possibilities that are all higher than your current. I mean, you will do overall more damage, even if you don't always hit those top 4. And to be honest, I'm at a spot where I'm taking this or these. So how many more do we get to take? That's the next question. So let's say I go back. That's a common talent. Man, we're going to get a characteristic and a skill. We're going to both of those upgrades. I'm going to get another talent here. Another skill. Another characteristic. One more talent. So I'm basically getting 3 talents. So I have to pick which 3 I want right here. Let's say I do strength and toughness, that's 2 of them. That's my 3rd. I'll take the chain weapon expert now. Alright, and then we got her, and I think I could take Psyker Minoris. So we gotta absolutely take that. Because I finally hit the level 9. I probably could have done that a little earlier, but there was no opportunity to. So we maxed out the Xenos, we maxed out the awareness. That'll put us to 45 and 45. Jeff is at 43. So she'll pass up me. You know what? Somebody needs to be better than freaking 43 for logic. So yeah, we'll give her the logic one. Why not? Alright, so I really like Dash. I don't remember looking at these other ones, but so we're not doing burst because we're doing our laser attacks. I don't care about cover efficiency. We're not doing area attacks. The dash is really nice. It just gives her 3 extra movement points and it costs 0 AP. You don't provoke acts of opportunity attacks, so you can like dash through enemies. And then we got this. This is an interesting one. I think I've been giving her the Lore Imperium, so let's do that again. You could argue I should have given her some awareness. Alright, so now we got this where we have all these navigator skills. And we've been taking a bunch of them, and to be honest, there's a bunch more to take. Just everybody she targets gets 10% armor. When they use a navigator power, The veil is reduced. Yeah, this is one we've been meaning to take for a while now. So here, her willpower is maxed out. We'll go ahead and take Fellowship. And we have our Blade Dancer. Oh, this is the one I want. This is the one that lets her go in reverse. These are all the blood ones that I keep skipping. Like, I want to take them, but then I don't. I just feel like these two are superior right now to any of those, so... Do I want to give her hit points or critical strike? Critical strike I do. +5 towards critical strike. Alright, I love leveling up. It's a little overwhelming in this game because there's just so many things. But I do like it. So, here's the other thing I noticed. There's this thing about Promethium. There's a lot of Promethium being stolen, and I don't know how it ties into the
Success is the only outcome I
conspiracy
accept.
that's going on, but it is tied in somehow. So, see how this says Death World Origin? You have to be from a Death World to use this armor. It gives you +5 agility. Like, I don't think anybody can use it. Well, maybe she can. See, she gets agility bonus to her dodge. That light spinner breastplate is way better. I guess anybody can use this. I thought Death World Origin meant you had to be from a Death World. To use it. I mean, the armor is exactly the same, 20%, but she gets +5 agility and 10% parry chance. Yeah, I don't understand why it says Death World Origin, but sure. Add that to the cargo. And let's sort these from oldest to newest. So all the newest stuff is at the bottom. Then, there we go. They're finally letting me do 2 a piece. I have no idea what the issue was before. Then I got 4 more. Holy buckets. I got a lot of med kits, folks. Let's give her a big one. One. Oh, there it is. That same problem's happening again. 16, 16. They look identical. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know why they won't let you double up. So bizarre.
Let us not dawdle.
Let us not dawdle.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target! Don't kill the tech freak! We need to take him alive!
Knowledge finders, and let their enemies
He's doing... Oh, back!
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Okay, Pascal is one of our new companions.
Not another step. Flee, for I am death.
By the throat! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ah, blasted!
This just cracks me up.
Rogue trader von Valancius greets you, honored tech priest, and graciously grants you permission to remain in his presence.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation. The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers. This was my doing.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all their fireworks.
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
How strange it is to hear such words from one who is not of the blood-spun web. We have much in common.
I identify as Magus Pascal Helene of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance person.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts, in the Furibundus system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task. Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. With my mentor's work acknowledged, predicting success.
Okay, this is our first tough choice. So they always kick out Cabela, but I think it's because she was the last one in the party. He has personal things to do on here, and so if you want to play out his story, you do need to keep him. So what is he? He is an operator, just like Adira, so I'm taking Adira out. They both have almost identical skills. The only difference is she's a psyker and he's not. So in some respects, he's a much weaker version of her, because most of her abilities that I'm using are psyker abilities. The operative is really a weak class, if you ask me. Like, I'm not really impressed with the whole, okay, I'm adding, what is that, assessment or awareness, and then, expose, like, analysis. The whole analysis thing is not very impressive. It adds some damage, yeah, but it's not that good. But anyways, he's just a weaker version of her, if you ask me. And when we made it to Act 2, he was the first one I removed from my party. But we do need him for story purposes. And then I'm going to have to get rid of one more to make room for another, and it's probably going to be Cassia. Although I really like her as well. But But anyways, she'll probably be the next one to go. And I actually could remove her now, because to be quite honest, she's a better damage dealer than her. It's a tough call. It really is. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Having 2 officers is weird. And sometimes very unnecessary. Okay, so let's... So yeah, he's part machine or whatever. Here you can see he's got a laser gun and an axe. He doesn't know what he wants to be when he grows up. To be honest, when he gets to the advanced classes, there's a... they call it a... man, I can't... Like, it's a militant... One of the advanced classes... Actually, the playstyle of that advanced class is that you attack once with melee and you attack again with range. And you alternate back and forth, and that gives you the best bonuses when you alternate. He is the kind of character for that purpose. Like, he can do both. So it makes it really hard to level him up, because, like, which skills do you focus on? The answer is all of them. So it makes it challenging. And see, you can see he has the analyze enemies, just like she did. He has the exposed weakness, just like she did. And, but he's got this thing. Reduce the damage dealt from target attacks for just 1 round, which is suck. Targets with reject the flesh suffer 20 shock damage. If the target is a mechanism or a machine, it suffers 40 shock damage instead. So he's really good if you're fighting something that is part machine or has the reject the flesh skill. Now, one of the bosses we fought did have that reject the flesh skill. So yeah, he would be really good against them, but otherwise it's a useless skill. And then this one here is actually quite good. So you can see here, all allies recoil is reduced by half. Recoil, of course, is if you're shooting multiple times in the same turn. The recoil causes the next one to have a less chance of hit. Enemies dodge is reduced by 8% for 5 rounds. Enemies weapons recoil is increased by half, and allies dodge increased by 8%. So this is a big 10 cell radius. You plop this bad boy down, and you basically buff everybody in your party and debuff everybody who's not in your party. So it's a decent one for him. Anyways, let's look at his skills. You can see he has a decent weapon skill. Hit points, agility is meh. His tech use is really good. He's one of the best. Makes sense. He's part machine, right? Alright, let's go ahead and level him up. So this is not something we have control over. You get that no matter what. He spent it on tech use, which is fine. Exposed weakness is not a choice. You get that no matter what. And then dismantling attack, he chose the same one we did actually for our person. Then here he chose, just look for the one with the check mark. Oh, he chose passive learning. This is a nice one, because on the first turn of combat, he randomly distributes extra exploits. And then each additional turn, he'll do half as many. Yeah, that's one we like that one. So far, he's a great character, right? So now we got intelligence perception. He's your logic guy. He is really good for tech use. He's really good for logic. So let's give him intelligence. So that'll beef up everything. It also affects all the lore. And then let's move on to the next one. And now we got to go through and figure out, okay, what do we want? And he's got, he's a Forge character. So these are Forge origin abilities, which I don't think we had a Forge character until now. And then a lot of these are very specific to him being this half machine, because you can see manipulator push and all this other stuff. This one is a really good one. We'll get to that in a second. And then these are the common ones down here. Alright, so let's go through. I know it's painful, but we gotta do it. So, this is an interesting one if you're creating a character as your main character. You do a forged background, and then you take this one. Persuasion, coercion, and commerce is based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Holy cow, I wish I knew about that. I could have made a Forge World character where I focus on intelligence instead of... Then I don't have to make an officer. That is fantastic. So I can make a highly intelligent character where I use my intelligence for the 3 social skills. That's good to know. Wow, what a great little twist that is. Yeah, then I don't have to make an officer. Not to say that officers stink or anything, it's just, you know, you get one through Kasha. Wow, that's a great one. It's horrible for this character, but that is great. If that was your main character, you could also be more like a sniper or a melee type of... You could be more involved in attacking, because now this is covering things. You just have to raise your intelligence and all those things go up. That's pretty good. Okay, next one. Not good for this character, but +3 defection, I think that's a horrible skill. I mentioned that none of them are horrible. I think this one's horrible. So yeah, this is good for melee attacking. Now this is the part that this guy I struggled with. First attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapon deals additional damage equal to 5, and then bonus damage is decreased to 2 for the remainder of combat. So it's like he's going to specialize in those weapons. I had a hard time finding a plasma weapon though, or a melta weapon. We have found a power weapon. There was a power mace. That was a melee one. So this is just a nice boost if you're wearing heavy armor. You get an extra movement point, extra deflection, which is literally -1 to all damage done to you. I know -1 doesn't sound like a lot, but every little bit helps. If you fall prone, it takes a whole turn just to stand up. So you lose all your actions. Now these are bonuses that are specific to this character. Give him a lot of extra. +10 to his ballistic skill. And dodge reduction. See, with plasma and melta weapons. So you're seeing the... So if that's a plasma bonus one, right? That's also a plasma bonus one. Are you seeing how there's synergy? That's what I picked up on when I was using this guy last time. So all of his melee attacks apply the Machine Spirit Communion. If he does his Exposed Weakness, and they also had Machine Spirit Communion, there's extra things that happen. There it is. Plasma or Melta Weapons. He gains +1 AP. There's another one. See, now I found 3 of them already. Machine Spirit Communion applies... See, the problem is I'm not that impressed with Machine Spirit Communion, but... Manipulator... Mecha Dendrite attacks enemies in close combat, pushing them 2 cells away and dealing weapon skill plus intelligence damage. This attack has 5 times the Tech Priest perception bonus. Armor, that could be really good. We're going to star that one. This is the awesome one. Tech Priests can use their Mechadendrite to restore the wounds of an ally. They gain 6 plus their Medicae, divided by 5 wounds. I don't know what their Medicaid is at this point, but let's just say it's even just a 10. I mean, 16 divided by 5, I mean, they're getting some decent wounds. I don't think there's a way to see his Medicaid at this point. We'll just star it right now. We'll come back to that one. Look at that. Plasma or Melta weapons again. So this one just increases his perception by 10. I don't know, like... I mean, 10 is a big bump, because usually you're only getting a 5. I just don't know if that's super important for perception, but I'm going to star it, because I do remember liking this one before. That Machine Spirit Communion thing, again. So his tech use and demolition goes up by 10. Like, these are just superior to taking these. Right? That's giving him 10 points in 2 different skills. Whereas down here, it's like, okay, you don't want to take those... This, you know, only gives you 7 points. If I do replace her with him, because they both have the same archetype, I would need to start working on the Xenos. So I'll at least star it. I have, it's very low in my priority. And then of course the tech use, like, I'm not sure I want to take any of those things, but I'll at least star it. And the logic one. Then we get down in here and he has bolter weapon proficiency already. This one is a heavy weapons one. He's not high enough level for that. Then we get into, like, we probably want to boost his intelligence. And this is where it gets tough. So if we're going to do plasma weapons, we probably want to boost his ballistic skill. I don't know if there's anything else, though. I really... You know, maybe toughness for hit points. We're gonna try to use him. So you can see some flame weapon stuff. That's always a good one to add to the list. Right there, Melta Weapon Expert. He has Melta Weapon Proficiency. So you can see it's Melta Gun, Multi-Melta, and others. I've never found a Melta weapon before, so I have no idea how good that is. And it seems to me like it's an area of effect type of thing. Like it's going to just spray plasma, or Melta, I guess. And then he can become an expert. So I'm going to tag them for now, just because, you know, we may... later on decide that we want to go down, but he already has proficiency, so anyways, I don't need to tag the one he already has. Nimble. It may not be horrible. And there it is. There's the Plasma Expert one. It's only 2 maximum damage. And then he has Plasma Weapon. You can see it's Plasma Gun, Plasma Pistol, and others. So... I don't know. I've never found either. So which of these do we take right away? Great question. And before I choose that, let's go to this. That's the one we took with her. This is the one he wants. Tactical Knowledge. Yeah, that's a good one for him, but okay, let's get back. Which one do we take for him? Do we start taking all those plasma ones? Because it's going to take us quite a few level ups to, you know, to get all the plasma, you know, weapon bonuses. Hard to say. Where does he get to improve his skills? So his tech use, he's already at 82. His logic is at 60. There we go. His Medicae is... Look, his Medicae's... Well, it's 50 right now. This is assuming he takes the plus 10 way out here. We're not doing that one yet. So, his Medicae is 50. So, this is 56 divided by 5. I mean, that's 11. He's healing 11 plus wounds. I don't know if they round up or down, but... That's not horrible. That's like a med pack. That's what I mean. Like, he can be a really good healer. It's one of the reasons I do like him. Or we take all those things that boost his plasma and melta. Like, that's a really awesome one for plasma and melta weapons. You know what? I'm going to take the healing one first. And then we'll go all in on the plasma melta stuff, which actually we get to do right now. And that's the problem. I don't know which one to become an expert in, but we'll at least let's do the aiming protocols. And we're going to take intelligence for sure. Then this is where so this gives, you can remove exploits to give armor for all allies. And then that one is just like hers. All allies can remove exploits and deal in bonus more damage. They're both good. Let's do that one first. And then here we are. This will boost... That'll... Oh, gosh. It'll go up to 75 now. That'll boost our healing ability. Or, like I said, we can do this, which... And even the logic is superior to anybody else in the party. They're all good. I want all three of them. Let's do the logic, although I do want to improve this. And here we go, we're back to this again. What's the next best one? Every time he uses those weapons, his damage increases by 10%, but if he does not shoot for a round, he loses all the stacks. I think that's an awesome one. And look, we get to grab another one. When he uses it for the first time in a round... What's a round? Yeah, so it's every turn. He gains +1 AP. I think that's a good one too. Alright, so he took one of these. Took the minus 30% to armor. How's he taking the same thing twice? I thought he already took that here. Then makes a free attack against a target that always hits. Oh, I see. We're adding onto it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. And then, once again, I think this would be the last time we'd be able to take a logic bump. I'm okay with that. I'm looking at everybody else's logic. He's actually, in my opinion, we may want to keep him longer. He's filling a void we currently have with that and with tech use. Alright, so this was me selecting Medicaid. Oh, that's why it's so high. And see, this is gone. We can't select this anymore. And we can actually figure out how many more we can choose. There's another one. So we got one here, one there. We only got two picks left. So if we take the Medicaid. Now here's the deal. This is going to go up when I increase his intelligence. See, it's affected by intelligence, whereas the Medicaid also goes up. All right, I'm good with that. We're going to do tech use. And then, oh, we can't get intelligence anymore, but that's okay. Ballistic skill would be nice if I'm going to use plasma weapons. What does perception do again? It affects the awareness skill, which we don't need. Reduces enemy dodge, which we sort of need. His perception is so low. Getting this +5 is almost something he desperately needs. His ballistic is much better. I mean, his ballistic right now with this 5% or this +5 bonus is as good as Argenta's, which is very good. Let's get his perception up then. I mean, Argenta's perception is only 40. I mean, this will get him to 35, which is not quite there, but Argenta does miss from time to time, but she's doing okay. Yeah, I'm going to grab ballistics. Okay, so now we get to grab another one of these. So we can take this one. +5 damage. Or +2. We can improve his intelligence even more, which improves all the things, right? I can go all in and say, hey, let's just go with plasma. Actually, I don't know if I need to. I mean, every little bit helps, don't get me wrong. But at this stage, I actually think this is a better choice for him. Because that just improved all of his abilities. It even, intelligence affects all these things. You can see it right there. For each point of intelligence, you deal +5% more damage with non-burst area attacks. Okay. But it affects lore, Imperium, all three of the lores, logic, Medicaid, and tech use. So by going up +5, he's getting a +5 to all those skills. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we get to, here you can see, we grab both of these. And now I can either go after the Xenos, right? Because Adira's not even as good at that, and I've been spending points on it with her. I chose the wrong person. This guy's the guy. Or we could just beef this up, which, not a bad idea either. I mean, he's already at 60. He's already at 60 with that as well. See, because he's a tech priest, he gets a -30. So we're not going to worry about the Imperium lore. then his awareness is just horrible. If we lose Adira, her awareness is 85. That is a problem. We need somebody with good awareness. Like, part of me was thinking of giving her the boot. I don't think this is the right guy for the awareness. I mean, if anything, it should be, you know, her. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's go back. We'll do the Xenos lore. This is very interesting. So, she's filling a void we had, but by getting rid of her, we're gonna have another void. An awareness void. Like, who do I give awareness to out of all these guys? That's a tough call.
This is intriguing.
See, like, spotting that required awareness. Although, to be honest, the person who spoke is the one that spotted it, so I didn't need Miss 85 awareness to find that, but still. More grenades. Inventory-wise, see, it's a laser gun. It's not even a plasma gun. I don't understand why they didn't give him a plasma gun. Okay, the thing I needed to do...
Cogitation failed.
Alright, so... Oh, he can't do Medicaid, even though his Medicaid is like 60? That's crazy. Prometheum. See that again? Somebody keeps taking all the Prometheum.
Keep your wits about you.
It's somehow tied to what they're doing here. It's a bolter. And somebody just spotted something. Awareness-wise. I just don't know where.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, that's where we came in. So... before you ever leave an area, you always want to make sure you explored everything first. Sometimes I get like disoriented, you know, with the spinning around and all that stuff.
Abelard, I've been meaning to ask.
One of the reasons you need the tech priest with you. Ooh, what's this? 25% armor, plus 5% dodge if the wearer's agility is more than 40. So this is where it gets weird, because... see, she has... It's better armor, but she has agility bonus, percent dodge, and parry. Not just dodge. And it gives +5 agility, which adds even more dodge and parry. Like right now, her dodge is 100%. Because her agility bonus is 70. Like, I like the armor, I just don't think it's better. The only thing better about this is the armor, the actual armor percentage. It does show in the, I don't know, the bottom, so it shows the dodge penalty. Then it says that the character wearing this armor will dodge 65% of average enemy attacks in this chapter. I do love that about this game. Like, it's trying to tell you that, hey, the level of enemies that you're going to face right now, this armor is going to help you dodge 65% of their attacks. And then what it's saying is it's going to reduce their attacks by 15% instead of 10. That's that extra 5%, right? Now, I have plus 10% dodge if I'm not in cover. The problem is, my agility is 40. Holy cow. I could use this, except it's actually reducing my armor. Interesting. Her agility is 50. We might have found a winner. Chicken dinner here. She loses 5 agility if I put this on her. But she gets 5% dodge anyways, which makes up for it. And she has better armor. So yeah, her agility dropped to 45, but see, her dodge stayed the same. So that 50 dropped to 45, but then she gets the +5. Alright, I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Then let's send this to cargo.
I always have a backup plan.
Let's go back to this. Okay, so these turrets are not fun. But right there, activate the turrets, 100% logic from Pascal.
The machine god grants me insight.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will take you down.
Alright, I want to make sure... Stay back on this one.
I'll do it.
Remember, I'm looking for the gunners. The ones that are going to run up to us, I'm not as worried about. And we have the turrets on our side, so that's why I'm staying back on this one. As you just saw. Okay, I'm gonna give her another shot.
I'll see to it personally. On it.
High momentum.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Yeah, they're too far away.
But of course.
Let's get to it!
This is what I meant. So we can do this. And everybody gets bonuses. Although I think that got a debuff.
My vow is to serve. Explorers know one route. Forward. The Omnissiah's vital function successfully terminated.
Just like that. Get another nice little sniper.
Let's get to it!
And those guys have to run to us.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it. Strike is a prayer. Doubt is for the weak.
But she is missing a lot. A lot more than I remember. I don't know if I want to go out there, because these things will do area damage. See what I mean? It should have been everything, yep. Alright, that was everything. Easy enough.
I always keep my options open.
Not every battle's gonna have turrets like that helping us. It's always fun when you do get them, though. Alright. Then we can move on to the next map. So, if you hit M, it'll show you if there's any loot that you missed. Like right here is people you can talk to, but it'll show little loot signs if you missed any that you have at least seen along the way. And it's just one final sanity check before you
Let us not
go on to the next map. Okay, so what we're going to start noticing is there's going to be people we're going to find dead on the ground that look like they had looks of surprise on their face. So I do love how the game gives you these subtle clues, and you got to use your noggin. See, that person was struck in the back. Utter astonishment on their face.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Keep your wits about you.
So there's a standard issue sapper shovel, which actually does very decent damage. Like, I want to take it, but I mean, it's better than my Mars pattern sword, I guess. So I might as well use it instead of the sword I had, even though I'm using my shotgun all the time. So this is a two-handed weapon that only does 5 to 7 damage. That's like horrible.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
So here we are. Now we got some more people. Recent battle, including bodies in planetary guard uniforms. Then we come up here.
The whispers told me how.
Attackers knew the squad member. Yeah, blast you scum. Aurora will get you all the same. So he was a jerk, killed his own people.
Do you see that?
And I'm really happy that they paused the game. Whoop, see look, he was getting ready to step on. Who is that? That's Cabela?
The dead know nothing.
So I gotta tell her to
and
quit
neither
stepping
do
on
the
the trap?
dead.
Because they do dumb things like that? And then...
Just as he ordered.
There we go. Always be careful. I am really glad they auto-paused, or
Death
otherwise
walks with
I would
me.
really hate this game. Like, stuff like that can ruin it. They add really good creature comforts. I've never played Owlcat games before, but these are, I'm really impressed. I know this is one of their more modern ones, and maybe they learned from their previous ones, but I did buy the Pathfinder game that they have, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm just so busy playing this, I haven't had a chance to play that yet.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Alright, this battle's annoying. There's guys way down here, right? And then there's guys way down there. Alright, so let's put... I'll stand there.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
See, we spotted a trap.
servants.
Show me what you've got.
Yeah, this is... I forgot.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Let's get to it.
Alright, so she's taking a lot of damage.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's do the run and gun. Get her behind some cover, at least.
I'll do it.
Kill that guy down there.
Eradicated.
So we at least got those two. This guy's already gone, so I don't have to worry too much about him.
Doubt is for the weak.
I know she's injured, but we're okay. He's burning.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, they knocked him down. Dang it. Okay, so she does need to disarm this, which is there. But we got some enemies up here we need to deal with.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Alright, so she has this skill here that we're going to use. But first we're going to do...
As
We're gonna
honor
do this one.
ordains.
And this one.
As the tenets demand. As honor
And then
ordains.
this.
Come, the other side awaits.
Then we'll go ahead and then turn. So what that thing did was it made her do everything she did that turn, but in reverse. So she goes right back to where she started. Alright, let's go up and stand behind that.
Cover me.
Put some analysis on him.
What?
Take him down.
Anything else?
Give him some dodge. See, his whole turn was standing up.
I'll see to it personally.
Now, I can't remember, but I think, see right here? Immediately recurs from burning, bleeding, and toxin and stunned effects. So, he's bleeding.
Who if not me?
And bam, we just cured his bleeding. That's why one officer is really nice. Right, now I'm going to give an attack order to somebody. I'm going to give it to Adira.
Will do.
Oh no, I can't do that.
None will stand against me. On it.
Let's make some opportunities. Never stood a chance.
That Activate calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural proof that is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable. Request approved.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Still didn't kill him.
I'm here, maggots.
Alright, I gotta get up and disarm this thing. So if I move there... Or let's just move there.
Just as I was taught.
Alright, so we got it disarmed. Unfortunately,
Death comes in silence.
Can't get close enough to kill him, but that's alright.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Ah! Anything else? But of course.
A tactically sound approach. Indeed.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
I don't know who to boost. I don't think she could see anybody to shoot them. Like, we're all up on the hill, and nobody could see down below the hill unless they had movement points. I'm just gonna end my turn.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Running by their significant value.
There we go. He does decent. Not gonna lie. Okay, there's that communion one. Alright, so that's right. So maybe we do want to boost his communion skill. Because that is a really nice skill. Alright, we'll give that serious consideration next time. As you can see, that's not enough to shoot.
Guided by faith.
She can't quite see it.
I'll do it.
Go ahead and run a gun.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor each strike is a
There
prayer.
it is. Alright, so we got our first hand flamer. I am not interested in it, so I'm going to go ahead and move it over here. This is where the map gets hard. You can see there's loot everywhere, right? Those are the symbols for loot. You know, so this is down the stairs. This is above the stairs. And, we can't quite get through that door, so we're basically moving around and gonna end up here. So you just gotta make sure you don't miss things. That's the hardest part about our current... Like that guy right there. Alright, and then we get some more here. And I'm going to pause for station identification. Okay, I am back. That's right, we were
Is there
looting.
money to be made?
That's an interesting one. See, the type is on the top right. That's a power hammer. So that would be like if you had somebody who gets bonuses with power items, right? That would actually be very helpful. And somewhere along the way, you're gonna find somebody who's
We
good.
should deal with this.
Good with or an item that's gonna say it's plasma.
I do what I must.
I am registering numerous losses among combat and civilian units. There is a high probability that these values would be lower under a more competent leadership.
Numerous losses among combat and civilian
Whoa,
units.
whoa, whoa!
Your downfall.
Your emperor won't save
Another
you.
big battle. Okay. Yeah, see, we're all the way up here now. Alright. There's just so much to explore all of a sudden. There's no... The thing about this battle that's tough is... Yes, we're on the stairs, but there's no cover. So all these people are going to get to be able to shoot at us and do a lot of damage. There's only 3 of them over here.
Over there.
Oh, he just spotted something. I don't know where it is that the thing is that he spotted, but the little ding 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 just happened. Here, I'm holding down my tab. Is it this thing? No, that's a person. Well, he spotted something. We'll figure it out later. Maybe it's these goods back here. Alright. Gives her some cover. The thing with Argenta is she is a little squishy. Alright, so we're starting with Adira here then, huh? So she probably just did analysis on all the people she can see. So yeah, they all have one exploit on them. The fire starters are the most annoying ones, so let's
Was that you?
deal with that one first. Good job, good job. We'll give him the dodge. We're gonna hopefully annihilate these guys.
Should have thought twice before crossing me.
We knocked one of them down, so he'll lose his turn. Let's give some stats to her. And let's have her go again. She can't see them.
Anything else?
The fire starter guy, at least. There's nobody damaged.
I'll see to it personally.
Such is the will of chaos.
Make them bleed! Out of my way!
Martyrdom is the reward.
Alright, Argenta. That's another fire starter.
I'll do it.
That was another fire starter.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Looks like he's holding a gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ruinous powers.
Ugh, my ears are ringing. It will be done.
One down.
At your beck and call.
I just heard that beeping sound again. He's just spotting stuff left and right while he's in the middle of battle. Alright, I'm pretty sure this removes...
Victory is imminent.
That removed his fire. It's one of his abilities that will give him brace for impact. So if all these guys pound on him, he'll do better. Now we got her. I'm not worried about these two.
Momentum.
Trust me.
They're down.
I shall not fail. Is a blessing.
1 second. Okay. I had to pause for a bit. I'm back. So where are we? We took these guys out. We have one fire starter and then those two guys.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
That was a very over... Oh, no, there's another guy over here.
Trust me. As honor or killing brings me no pleasure.
Another one down.
Damage to bulk. As the tactical imperative dictates. The Omnissiah vital functions successfully terminated.
Just like that. See, there's even more over here. So let's regroup and make sure. Ooh, some heretic cargo. Here's one of the things he spotted.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
You need to be heretical.
This could be an opportunity.
So you just gotta come up these stairs and disarm it that way. Yeah, so we're gonna turn around here.
I always keep my options open.
That's right. We could have gone this way.
Over.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
There's another battle here. This is their anti-aircraft gun that they've been shooting everybody out at the sky with. So we do have to take that down. We came in from there. There's loot over here that we missed. I know I'm backtracking
I
a bit,
always
but
have a backup plan. What a peculiar thing.
That could keep someone like him alive. It's a cape. Give it to her for now.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, now I feel better. Can move on to the next.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Show them no mercy!
We got people around the corner too.
Indeed.
Reduced to dust!
It will be done.
I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Out of my way!
A temporary setback.
I know what is to come. On it.
Running binaric override. My vow is to serve.
1 damage. That's horrible.
As the tenants demand. The shadows will see it done. Death is a blessing. I shall not fail.
I am ready for whatever comes. Your end was inevitable. I'll make it happen.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without...
That's really good right here.
Operation successful.
Well, I like that sword. I don't think it's not as good. It's much better than this one, though. Okay, so there is a way to go down. I don't know if I remember
Always
doing
keep your
this.
eye on the prize.
It's like a whole other level. Oh, that's just miscellaneous. That looks exactly like the heretical stuff from earlier. And that one's heretical.
Keep your wits about you.
The web serves. Just as you're dead.
The heck was shooting? Looked like something was shooting out of here.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment. We should deal with this.
Yeah, there's traps everywhere. same one.
I'll make an example
Okay,
out
that
of you.
was not cool.
Let the blood flow.
Holy buckets. Alright.
I am your blade and shield. Trust me. An offering of blood. As a tenant.
Oh gosh. That was not good. I know I got an injury.
The shadows will see.
I bring ruin.
If this is my death, may my blood be a worthy.
Death to non-believers!
I'm in trouble.
I am your doom.
Weak, yet iron knows no pain.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty.
But of course. Anything else?
Was that you? Or...
Chaos guides me!
Well, first thing I gotta do.
It's as
Help
good
her.
as done. On it.
Didn't remove her wounds. Interesting.
Don't let your guard down.
I bet she doesn't have visibility.
I'll make it happen.
We'll try it.
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Oh no. I needed to do that.
Request approved.
Death to the weak.
That was really dumb. Oh, yeah.
Though I gave thee my blood and my pain, thou hast ordained that I shall live. I shall not.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
You can't charge up in here.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
There is movement in the Empyrean. Will do.
Suffered worse.
Who if not me?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm afraid to do this.
I
we
will
go.
see to it personally.
I'll do it.
There we go. We got two of them.
Crushed of the evil!
My body was suffering.
Running binary code.
That looks like that backfired.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. As honor ordained. As the tenets demand. As honor ordained. Caught by the web.
My ears are ringing.
Oh,
The other
God.
side awaits.
That was just total annihilation. His deflection is awesome. He's taken 0 damage.
Follow my lead.
Can get him. I can't get him.
At your beck and call. For Von Valencius. My place is at the fore. I will do my duty. One fewer target. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Cover me!
Anything else?
That was a lot of damage.
On it.
That sort of cracks me up.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Such is the will of chaos.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Attention to detail is the key to success. At your beck and call, reduced to dust.
The archenemy's foul fingerprints are all over this place. A nest of wickedness. The heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of faithful servants of the Emperor.
Yeah, she's got broken ribs that can only be fully healed in the void ship. Man, that's gonna be a while.
That wasn't so difficult.
I think that armor is just overall superior. Yep. I'm gonna add that to cargo, and then this. 2 more enemies.
This is intriguing.
The Vizier. Would he
Just as I planned.
Am I?
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay, so we got doors all over the place here.
Is there money to be made?
The machine god grants me insight. Operation successful.
I always get the job done.
Ooh, a lot of heretic cargo there.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize there was
I
sewers.
always have a backup plan.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, what does reset the supply of the moto force?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, well, before we continue, let's level up. Okay, we're getting near the end. So this is another chance to grab one of these, and this is a tough choice. This just gives movement points. Ignore cover when you shoot. Make 2 single shots against the target. 15 levels of bleeding on targets hit. I don't know, this just seems so much more glorious than just being able to shoot twice. Let's do Grizzly Adjudication. Alright, and then we have... Again, we have all this nonsense, which I keep saying I want, but then I choose something else. +7, +7. That'll give me the extra hit points. To be honest, you don't want to not take this at some... Like... It just gets too good as they level up higher and higher. It's adding a lot of hit points. Although this one's really good as well, but... Yeah, I'll take that. 46 hit points. I should have checked how many he had before. See, this guy has 47. Now this is a tough one too. Like, this is hit points and that's damage. I think I'm going to take the hit points. So now it's up to 49. I might want to do willpower for her. I'll do perception. Right there. Yeah, for sure. We want to do that. So her awareness is 45. It's still very low compared to others. His technical knowledge is not bad. The problem is he's got a lot of stuff that sucks up AP points for him. I still think this is probably worth it. Although, they get 25% cover efficiency, extra perception, extra ballistic until they move. So if I'm going to use him to be a shooter, actually I am going to take that. Now this is where it gets tough. As much as this blends with everything, it's really nice. It's just 6 extra damage the first time and then only 3 after that. So that puts his perception up by 10. And perception affects awareness. So that would increase his awareness by 10. There's a lot of stuff for him to still consider taking here. Ballistic skill upgrade. Tech use and demolition. Let's do that one. So his awareness is now 40. Boy, his perception really stinks. That'll help her get better crits. What's her awareness? Only 30. Yeah, so she has so much more than just this to take. Terminus is like really high level. Majoris. I don't know if I want any of these, to be honest. I want her to focus on her psyker abilities. Yeah, I think I don't like these ones. It's these ones that I want. This is what I want. That's going to take a while to get, but I need Mind Bond or Psychic Assault. So I have to take that one or that one along the way. So if I want Psychic Assault, I need either Dominate or Sensory Deprivation. Same with this one. So I do have to take one of these if I want to get higher up in the chain here. So do I want a test that will blind them, give them -10, or make them lose all their movement points to move as close as possible to me? I'll do Dominate. That's still probably one I want to... That's hit points. Increase the range. Alright, I think there's some kind of puzzle here that I'm not figuring out with all this stuff.
What do we have here?
Just as I was taught.
That's how it's done.
The machine gun grants me insight. Operation successful.
Just as he ordained. I am your shadow. The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
My success is an irrefutable certainty. The machine god grants me
Rise to the
insight.
top, or get left in the dust.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some combination.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I think we already did this.
Operation successful.
Alright, in order to perform the ritual of the motive force, you must supply power. Make sure the relay is closed. Check that the damper is latched and the supplementary external relay is shut. Must the flow be reset before the circuit is closed? A relay closed. Dampers. Supplementary relay shut. I think I may have screwed this up by just clicking on things randomly.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
There we go. Let's close this relay then.
The machine god grants me insight.
Nothing happens. Let's reset.
Operation successful. My success is an irrefutable certainty. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality. Operation.
I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong.
The machine god grants me insight.
Okay. Let's see what's in these sewers. Okay, I don't know if I want to do this until I shut off that power.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick and I'll try to figure out what's going on. Okay, I got help for the puzzle, which I was nowhere close to solving. But I don't... Like, it's bizarre, because it's telling me you get to open the safe, which we already opened. Anyways, what it's saying to do is you power the cogitator first.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
And then it's saying we have to close the relay that's over here. See, there's a relay over here.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
And then it's saying we have these two dampers, but we only unlatch this one. Then we come over here and see this distribute the motive force. We do the one in the back.
Operation successful.
No dawdle.
Then we come over here and do this one.
The machine god grants me insight.
And then we're supposed to come over here and unlock the safe.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
So that gives you this stuff. She's immune to horrors of the warp. I think that's better than this one. Although, giving somebody burning is pretty good. But it's one or the other. I can't do both. I'll hold on to it, but I don't know if it's better. So I thought this was going to shut off power to the hive down below. It does not.
Is there money to be made?
And in my first playthrough, I never did this downstairs stuff. So, let's... Well, hold on. Before we sidetrack ourselves, there's a door over here. Alright, so there's... We can go to the upper way there. We can go to the upper way here. And then another also could go to the upper way. There. There's like 3 ways out of here. Okay, let's do the sewers now.
I always have a backup plan.
When in doubt, save. That is true.
Pay attention.
So where are they asking me for mercy? I mean, aren't they the ones that are just causing all kinds of problems? Okay, which way should we go? Should we go this way or should we go across the bridge? There's goods over here. Let's go
Keep
grab
your
those.
wits about you.
In spite of your years, your body and spirit remain strong. Tell me, Amic Abelar, what do you do to train them?
Well, I spent a lot of time running back and forth after the Lord Captain, for a start.
Interesting. So the barrier between the warp and here is very
I
thin.
always keep my options open.
We just had another beep.
Over.
Someone is watching us.
Hey, your virtuousness. How are you doing?
I was born to wage war against darkness. I am always doing wonderfully when danger is near.
Damn it.
Anathema observed. Commencing purgation protocol.
Let's get to it.
Trust me.
I'm not fighting all these guys too, am I?
Blasphemer!
Aw,
That had better be ineptitude, not malice.
it was ineptitude.
I shall not fail.
That was horrible.
Scared yet?
Faith without... I'll do it. As the Emperor is eradicated.
Let's get to it.
It's 2 action points.
Success is the only outcome I
Oh, it
accept.
dodged me.
It's as good as done. Who, if not me?
Doubt is for the one can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I'll see to it personally.
Show me what you've got.
Let's get to it.
My vow is to serve.
That's not gonna work.
Request approved.
Let's make it quick.
Will do. But of course. Anything else? On it. Will do.
Out my way.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Indeed.
Here we go. Let's get to it. Hold on.
Pain won't stop me.
Let's get to it.
As honor ordained. Trust me. No pleasure. As honor ordained.
What would it do? It? Oh, it moved. Oh, and look at that. He just got all of them to join his side. Okay, now I at least understand mechanically what's going on here. I think I'm gonna have to just hold off, because now they're on the other end of the map, and
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
a big fat miss.
Let's get to it.
Let's make some opportunities. Here is just a temporary setback.
That is not the Emperor's will. I will not. Each strike is a prayer.
I can give another action to somebody, but we're nowhere near him. He's like all the way on the other end of the map.
Good, yeah?
Here we go. Running by now. Desire condemns you. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Oh, look at this. This thing's maxed out. I'm gonna
Anything
dominate that
else?
guy. We're gonna make him come back. Did it work? Here it is. But he has to pass a check. He might pass, but what an awesome time to use that skill.
What? Was that you?
Or
Follow my lead. I took care of this one. We'll rule the stars themselves. My place is at the fore. One fewer target. A tactically sound approach.
Let's get to it! Show me what you've got. Time to slaughter someone.
Faith without deed. Hopeless.
On it.
I'll do it. With you, my Emperor!
I'll make it happen.
Request approved. Flesh is weak.
Injuries will not slow me. Be gone!
These guys are just in an annoying spot, and they're both shooters.
Come in, maggot. Let's get to it.
Doubt is for the weak, is a prayer. Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ah, I missed the last one. Shotgun's not gonna make it across all that. Ah. I don't know if I was gonna be able to give her an extra action or not. I didn't give myself a chance to try. There we go. We leveled up from that. That works. She shoots somebody, she doesn't kill them, they get slowed. Getting fairly close. I don't know how this is going to help me, but I'm going to take it. I mean, I know I probably should take that too, but we're going to go with this one. And yeah, there's... That can be good. It's like both of these go together. This gives you +3 to your charge, and then if you're charging over 5 cells, you get +10 damage. The +3 to the charge, I don't know if you notice how many times I'm just a little bit short. This is actually one I'm considering. This is also a good one. There's a lot of good ones for him. And then that's good for him, and that's good for him. Holy crap, he's got a lot of... I know that's good for him, but I feel like I need the extra charge. Because it's going to allow him to do more for us. Like, this is also very nice, but without this. Yeah, I'm taking ramming speed. Now this is interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not, well, this one I don't want. These two I'm not as keen on. That's a nice one. It's okay. See, we're not doing ranged area attacks, that's the problem. Full cover's hard. I usually only have half cover. This is a nice one. As long as you're at full health, you get plus 10 ballistic skill and 2 extra movement points. We're not doing burst attacks anymore. That's a good defensive one. I think I actually like this one. And yeah, she's got... Oh, we're choosing a common talent, and... I mean, technically, there's a lot of common talents, right? You could even take those ones. But, we starred these ones, and this is a great chance to get this. How badly do we need it, though? Resolve permanently increased by 1. Dang it, they don't tell me what her perception is. I think her awareness and perception is low. .45. So she would be able to get it to 50. Which one did I take? I don't remember. Oh man, I'm in bad. That one. That's the one I took. I'm just not sure if I should do that. I actually think that the Shield of Faith... Let's go ahead and do that one. We can become an expert on a weapon we have yet to find. I mean, at some point, I probably should take this, if that's the path I plan to go. And in my head, that is what I'm telling myself. I mean, that's also a good one. There's a lot of these that are all around the same level. Even this one. Actually, let's take that one now. And for him, perception of 45. What's her perception? It's only 30. Yeah, getting her perception up is not a good idea. So we can give her toughness or start working on her blood stuff. That one could be good. I don't know. I'm still not sold on the blood blessed stuff. And she's not using those, she's using swords. Two-handed swords. I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me. I mean, there's some of these that are maybe decent. I think I should just give her hit points, so let's do that. Ooh, I can give her plus 10 awareness, even though her awareness stinks. That gets her to 50. Yeah, we'll do that. What are we doing with this person? That's right. Need to be a lot higher level. Give me my hit points. I mean, these are all decent. There's nothing wrong with... Like, even this one, it saves me an AP so I can... Give her some hit points, I guess. Okay. There's still a lot of looting and exploring here.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Not dawdle.
The camera's goofy.
What's a peculiar thing?
Just as I was taught.
This is intriguing.
You knew that was coming.
Operation Operation successful.
Oh, that's an interesting one. It's only for melee. And you need to be dogmatic, and none of them are. Pretty sure... Or no, she is dogmatic. Alright, yeah. Let's get rid of that emergency injector. So damage against demons is +2, but it's now +4 because she's dogmatic. Yeah.
Rise to the top or get left in the
Oh,
dust.
good. Yeah. We still gotta loot this demon thing that we killed. Where was he? He was near here. We might have gotten everything. Yeah, we might have done everything here. Well, it's a nice short little map. What an interesting map it was.
I always have a backup plan.
Alright, where are we? We're all the way up here. That's where we went down, was here. There's still some loot there. Yeah, there's a lot to do, still. We're on the other side of these ladders, so we can at least shut off that trap.
I do what I must.
Keep your wits about you.
It's nothing!
My prescience has failed me.
Alright, that's really annoying.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll see to it personally.
What torments you? My visions showed this path, and many others.
Oh, come on.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. This could be an opportunity. Let's not waste time with pleasantries. It's as good as done.
Alright, and then I have to do...
I'm restless. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
I won't forget
The
this.
pain will subside.
Ah, I owe you a debt.
What's going on?
Be strong. Greater trials lie
There we
ahead.
go.
I won't forget this.
She wasn't using the medkits.
Is there money to be made? Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I'll bleed you dry.
What a peculiar thing.
like on the other end of the map.
Let's get to it.
Why did my gun all of a sudden have different attack mode on it? Interesting.
Another enemy down. On it.
Faith without...
I'll see to it personally. Who if not me?
Show me what you've got.
Here we go.
Time to slaughter someone.
On it.
Ah!
Will do. Farewell.
See, that's gonna trigger the trap, so I gotta go here. But then I can't go any further. Man, I hate
I
this.
bring mercy and retribution.
Oh no, there we go.
Just as he ordained.
Whew. Now where do I go? Oh, we're at battle with those jerks.
Death comes in silence.
Ladder's all the way over here. How do I get to a spot where I can snipe? I have all these enemies that are on the other side of this building. Ah, come on.
I'll do it. Eradicate it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's get to it.
Boy, am I really glad I took the extra 3 spaces.
That's not the Seneschal's job. I'd rather not. Victory is imminent.
Hold on.
I'm here, maggot. Let's get to it. Scared yet?
Let's get to it.
Why did I not foresee
man.
this?
High momentum. I venerate you, machine spirit. Running binary code line.
It's as good as done. On it.
My vow is dishonored.
Ah, come on.
I'll make it happen.
Let's get to it.
Let's make it quick.
Be gone.
The shadows will see it come. The other side awaits. I shall not fail. The undying Emperor whispers his will. Death is a blessing. As honor ordains. Trust me. As the tenant, my blade whispers your name. Come, the other side awaits. Trust me, death is a blessing.
That was pretty awesome. You have to admit. Oh, look at this. We're overexerted. What does that mean? Oh, yeah.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Someone else can do this.
I feel like I'm wasting so much.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Who if not me? Just as I planned.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
I am your blade and shield.
the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it.
No one's in sight.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. No matter the cost. At your beck and call, reduced to dust. Follow my lead. Indeed, one fewer tongue. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Time to slaughter someone.
Took care of this one.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty. Just as I was taught.
Man, those guys were everywhere. What a hodgepodge of chaos that was. That battle wasn't hard because the enemies were hard. It was hard because of where they were located. And also where we came up. Yeah, so check this out. I've been through this before in the last game. The sniper rifle is just not as good. I mean, it has single shot and dead eye shot. Solid projectile weapons have an increased plus 50% over penetration. Also damage people that are behind by 50%. So it's solid projectile. Laser weapons reduce enemy dodge. That's the difference. And this one just does more damage. But this deals 5% extra damage, gains 5% critical chance to single shots and dead eye shots, which is absolutely what they want. Where's the item she just had? That's not it. Man, why am I going nuts? It's not that. I replaced something, so it... There it is. So who doesn't have gloves, I guess? Oh, he doesn't. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Iconoclast. 12% armor. Once again, I don't need this. This is way better. Also increased my fellowship by 2. And the sturdy shotgun. Not nearly as good as the blast wave.
Let us not dawdle.
It's better. Oh, sometimes when you see something like it's gonna make them run all the way around, and then they get into another combat. And it's like, let's just finish what we're doing here.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Then there's a to the western side, which I'm assuming is the next area. We got lost another one of those Melta charges, but ships can finally land in peace. All right, what do we got going on? Western side. Warehouse, starport, items. I don't know if we've been to... Yeah, we have been to the warehouse, because that's what this took us to. So I think western side is the next place to go, but let's... So we can click here, so we're going to be viewing that direction. Right, so this item, wherever it is somewhere in here, so I'm just going to click. Now our characters are going to start walking there. Yep, there it is. Alright, and then the next item, you can see it's a purple one way down there. There's also a dead body there. Oh, this is our favorite spot. Again. And we have this dude. Oh, I have to go in front of the steam again.
Didn't flinch.
Now I got all these wounds.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, we need the Medica for sure.
When the faithful
I'm gonna have
are
to use
idle,
2 medical
heresy
kits.
grows. The pain will subside.
I owe you a debt.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Just to get rid of those injuries.
This. I always have a backup plan.
All that from that one steam vent. That steam vent cost us like 4 medical kits. That's why you should save. Alright, so from here we're gonna go to the west. But we're well beyond time when I should end the video, so thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome.